This program is brought to you by FASTSIGNS of Durango. More than fast, more than signs. FASTSIGNS.
3 out of 4 candidates endorsed by environmental organizations were elected to the La Plata Electric Association Board of Directors this past week. Incumbent Britt Bassett retained his seat over challenger Gene Fisher. Challenger Kirsten Skehan defeated 18-year incumbent Bobo Formwalt. And challenger Tim Wheeler barely skimmed by incumbent Karen Barger with just 17 votes. Incumbent Kohler McGinnis retained his seat against challenger Jeff Mannix. Bassett, Skehan, Wheeler, and Mannix had been endorsed by the San Juan Citizens Alliance and other environmental groups for supporting the co-op's withdrawal from the Tri-State Energy Cooperative. Tri-State provides La Plata Electric with wholesale power, 70% of which is generated from coal-fired power plants. The other 30% comes from wind, solar, and hydroelectric power. But Tri-State also limits the amount of non-sustainable energy that La Plata Electric can purchase from other sources. If La Plata Electric buys out its contract with Tri-State at a cost of hundreds of millions of dollars, it can move forward more quickly toward the goal of generating more of its electrical power with local renewables. It also could increase the cost of electricity for consumers. Now, with the election of Bassett, Wheeler, and Skehan, about half the cooperative's board is occupied by members who support a more aggressive approach in adopting renewables, including La Plata Electric's withdrawal from the Tri-State Energy Cooperative. However, the election results weren't without controversy.
There are certain candidates for this election that are in violation of this policy because the mailing lists that they had were disseminated to San Juan Citizens Alliance. San Juan Citizens Alliance is most assuredly a third party. And it was most assuredly for the benefit of the candidates that did so to get elected and get funded, and most assuredly for the benefit of San Juan Citizens Alliance to get the candidates that they were endorsing and supporting financially elected.
But in a follow-up letter to the membership published on the LPEA website this weekend, CEO Mike Drayspring said co-op policy allows candidates to use membership lists for their campaigns and that they can give that information to third-party organizations to distribute their campaign materials, as long as that is the sole use of the information. Candidates must sign a non-disclosure agreement before accepting member lists and must promise not to use the information for anything other than their campaigns. The lists must be returned to the La Plata Electric Association or be destroyed after the election. Drayspring wrote in his response letter that it does not appear that the disclosure of the membership list to the organization for the limited purpose of preparing campaign materials violated either policy or the non-disclosure agreement. He added that La Plata Electric was taking steps this week to ensure that the mailing lists were destroyed, and that the board will review election policies to see if they need to modify campaign rules. For more information about the election, visit lpea.coop.